Before we start the podcast,
It's already started.
Thank you. Israel said we need a theme song, so I got him ready. Theme song. The theme song. The theme song. The theme song.
Okay,
There
that
you
works.
go.
Keep it nice and short.
Can I tell you? There's something I felt that last one, the theme song. It was just like, oh my goodness, Pedro, I love it.
And then everyone at the same time says the theme song at the very end.
That was beautiful.
Can I just say I want to do that the next time? I want for the next. All right.
Yeah.
So this is the start of episode 5.
Episode 5. Yeah.
2 probably. Maybe this might be the first episode. Doesn't matter.
Well, actually, no. We're actually doing a joke where we never actually start episode 1, and every single episode is called 0 point something.
0 point.
And then we have like 125 episodes, and there's still 0 point something. And we never released the first episode.
We never addressed it, even though we already addressed it. So I came here prepared. I brought my coffee, brought my wristbands on, my boots are tight. It's podcast day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Lo and behold, you guys just woke up.
Yeah, we did.
This is amazing. I like this. This is the groggy voice. I was doing voice practices in the car. I was going.
He's in the voice warm-ups.
You were like, hi, welcome to KBR 107.
With red leather and yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather is decent.
I'll get it ready.
How now, Brown?
Practicing Irish wristwatch. You know what I'm saying? You do a line face and then you pretend you sucked on a lemon and you stretch your face out, right? I was ready for that. Doing vocal exercises. If I were to meet a girl today, she would be succumbed to my words.
Oh, nice.
But now I see you guys disheveled and broken. Actually, you guys look like broken men. And for those who are just
I've
listening,
always been a broken man. You
This-
misjudged me.
I like this. So this is the look, huh?
Yeah.
I asked Israel before coming here to get a haircut. He said no.
I did not get a haircut.
Hey,
though.
believe it or not, our production values are so low that Israel had to Google on Siri podcast questions. So this is the level of production we have here over
Well,
at this company.
it's like kids nowadays, and even adults nowadays. You just use AI for everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how it is. You know.
Right.
Well, that's kinda
AI,
scary.
how do I fist my girlfriend?
How do I fist my girlfriend? I think you know what? Yeah, that's gonna be the first podcast question of the day. How do we fist a girlfriend? Or a girl in general, right?
First of all, you have to find a girl that you're interested in, right?
Oh, you have to love, is what you're saying.
Yes,
You have to really love her, huh?
Well, that's not necessary. I didn't mean love.
You
I
just-
mean you are fisting her.
Yeah, that's right. But would it be better to call it the fist of love?
The fist of love.
Love fist.
Love fist.
Yeah.
Love fists.
Yeah.
Love
Alright.
fist. Well, you know, I had a girl tell me one time. She said, "Never fist a girl," is what she told me, because supposedly it'll fuck up her asshole so bad that when she needs to take a shit, the shit will just come out, and she can't hold it in anymore. Which I don't know why. I don't know if she tells me that from her experience or if she's just telling me that as like something she read on the internet.
That sounds like an urban legend her thought mama told her.
Yeah, right.
Or she shit her pants every fucking day
Or-
because she gets fucking fisted, huh?
Or she just didn't like me enough to fist her. I think one of those.
I mean, she's just a random girl. Who the fuck cares what she thinks?
I
I'm
agree.
sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Who
sorry.
cares what? No.
I doubt any women listen to this podcast, so I'm sorry.
That's true. This is this is a 90% male podcast, right?
Probably 99, but who knows?
Yeah, that's true, right?
Maybe. I mean, if you're like, let's go back to the topic. If we're gonna fist someone, I guess you start off with the finger first.
Yes, absolutely. I always go with either 1 or 2 fingers, and then you move your way up to 3. I think
They say knuckles, right?
knuckles
Up to the knuckles,
up
right?
to the knuckles.
You know,
I think that's good. Yeah, up to the knuckles.
I'm not straight, but I heard with a legend. I don't know if I heard with women. I don't know if you've seen Matt Hardy, but you know how he does that 3 sign
For
thing.
those of you listening,
Yeah. Apparently, that's how you.
Yeah, it's
one in the hooter, 2 in the cooter. You know what I'm saying?
distinct.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yes.
You gotta
She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Here's one thing you should never do if y'all, for those of you listening, which is everybody, we keep saying that because literally this is not on video. No one's gonna be watching this. So for all these listening, you should never insert the dildo all the way in because that's really bad. All right, that's my take on that. That's all I can
That
say.
is true. You have to ease it on in.
Yes,
Really?
never go 100%, and 95 most. You know.
I mean, you learn that the hard way, and then I just feel so bad for her because I feel like I ruptured something. So I was like, God damn it! What if I ruined her liver and shit? So I was like, all right. Anyways, let's go back to the fisting. We said 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. Skip 4, go straight to 5. And once you get the knuckles in, you're basically fisting her and you're halfway there.
You missed a joke there. You could have said skip 4, go straight into the door.
Oh, no.
See what I'm saying? And he just woke up, ladies and gentlemen.
So I also heard
Just
that,
gentlemen.
I heard you're supposed to do the entire alphabet with your fingers. Is that true?
No, you're thinking with your tongue, man.
Oh, your tongue. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Tongue is Yes, you're right. You're supposed to write the alphabet like you start with A and go all the way to Z.
Oh my goodness! Oh shit!
Hey, they're doing it on podcast right now. By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
He just spit all over us.
It's 'cause
We,
she,
with our mouths open, we
she
taste,
did
taste a little.
vaginal belch into his face. That's why he's coughing.
It's because I just had a flashback of me licking a pussy, and then
Oh god!
and then it was.
You wish there was a penis.
It tasted like a lotus.
It has tasted like. I'm gonna tell you guys what it tastes like. By the way, for you guys haven't tasted the pussy before, it tastes like sweat. By the way, that's literally what it tastes like.
Oh god!
They could at least put a little lotion on it or something.
Oh god!
She could have put like a little I don't know,
A little tahini or something. You know?
Yeah, like some Hawaiiana mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but anyways, that's my take on that. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I think sex is fine just with the penis and that's it. You know, I'm a boring guy.
But mind you came up with this question, not us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's lying. He has like a little like dog mask in his closet that he uses for when he invites women over.
The
And
horse,
they whip him.
the horseman.
Yeah, the horse.
Now, Israel is.
There he goes.
Yes, we're gonna go down to our list here.
Not too low. Trying to eat this.
Pick one of you guys. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
69.
69. Do we have 69? So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 69. What is your biggest pet peeve? Oh, that's a boring one.
What the fuck is that? What are you, a teacher from fucking 3rd grade?
Yeah, like people who come unprepared to the podcast without a written list. That's what my biggest pet peeve is. Nah, I'm just playing.
Because they always come up with like the dumbest things. These teachers, they're always like,
Right?
those who didn't bring a pencil. It's like, well, that's just obvious.
Yeah.
It's just obvious.
You're like, dude, I came high to school. Why are you asking me these questions?
I had one teacher be like, no black children in my class. I was like, I'll take that. I'm just brown. Oh, it's a bad joke, man.
Yeah, no. Maybe she has something going. No, it's
No black people.
Listen, don't blame me for the question, Pedro. You picked it. You said number 69, Pedro.
Well, that would be the pet peeves of back in the 40s. It'd be just like, something different, Like no black children.
You know what really grinds my gears? When a black guy uses my water fountain. You know what I'm saying? that really grinds my gears, right?
Well, they can't read the fucking sign.
I'll put a sign up. They take it down.
Your dad back in the 40s was like, you know what really grinds my gears? This little colored boy.
You sound like now for those of you listening, Pedro's a very black person. So him saying that sounded like just a regular Uncle Tom. We'd be like, get all these black people out of here.
All right, that's a new question. Do you think Pedro would have been a good Uncle Tom back in the day?
You mean a good slave, is what you're saying?
A good like a slave snitch. He would have been like the right hand man of like the slave master, and Pedro would have been like the slave. He would have you know what I'm saying? He would have been like the boss of the slaves in a way. You know.
First of all, I would have been in the house, bro. I don't know about y'all.
He would have like moved up to the way to the house. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Pedro's that kind of guy. He would wear the suit like the guy from the Django. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell no! You said I'm Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L.
Jackson. Oh hell no!
It's a compliment. Come on, man.
Pedro, I feel like you have like the, how do you say it?
Evil?
You have the evil in him. He has like the you have authority, Pedro. You know what I'm saying?
You're looking out for yourself, in this world.
Exactly, Pedro. Every man for themselves, kind of thing,
No, I feel you on that one, big bro.
Yeah. All right, let's go to a serious question. Let me see.
Shit, we're gonna talk serious.
No, maybe not a serious question, a better question.
I don't mind serious. We always go serious.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you've seen this, but recently in politics, I know it's not a politics
Sure.
podcast, but I recently went on the White House website, and apparently they have a lo-fi beats video now.
What?
Where they talk about like all the laws Trump signed, and what he fixed in the government. and it's just like that with a lo-fi hip hop beat. What does that make you feel? And it's like a little AI version of him writing the bill.
That makes me feel like good because I feel like lo-fi is coming back,
Right.
and I could not be happier. Fucking love lo-fi, but I haven't heard it properly being stated. So if the White House and Trump is bringing back lo-fi, can we say that he's all bad?
Okay,
Exactly.
just to show you guys
He says
that
I'm
I'm not
political
fucking
podcast.
with you too. I know like people on the podcast cannot see it.
Put it right here, so they can at least hear it a little bit. If this is as good as I think it's gonna be, I have a feeling AI is more good than evil. You know.
Hey, this is a company that doesn't sponsor us. Don't buy their fucking shit.
Don't say their name. I kind of like it. I really like this kind of music. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then it's on the bills we signed on the way.
It's Trump from fucking Totoro.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. I just version of the whole podcast.
Totoro Trump. He has a spirit animal in that version.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
It's a spirit animal, Israel.
What's Donald Trump's spirit animal?
Yeah.
Or my spirit? Donald Trump's spirit animal. I feel like it'll be like a badger or something, you know?
because of the Pokemon.
I think so, yeah, right? Yeah.
It's like
Is that little fucking
Pokemon
like
looks like
badger Pokemon?
The badger Pokemon. It's just a badger with a little bit of hairstyle, you know?
Fun fact about badgers: they like have really rubbery skin.
Rubbery skin.
Rubbery
Yeah,
skin.
that's true. I saw a video of like a lion trying to beat the shit out of a badger, and the badger was like unfazed.
And it was like 3 lions, wasn't it?
It was like one.
I was like, what? I see
Yeah.
one where it was like, or maybe I'm confusing it with another animal.
I
Honey
think-
badger.
Honey badger. Yeah, right. Is a honey badger and a badger the same thing? I feel like a regular badger is like.
Well, one is the wife and one is the male, right? Honey. Okay, that's badger. There's
I like that.
there's probably something there. I think what's the other animal? The one that's just like walking around in the wild and there's like 3 lions that gang up on it and they attack it, but it's like they just can't get it because the skin is too rubbery.
Yeah, that's the badger. Actually,
That's badger.
yeah, that's the only animal that universally animals know. Oh, holy shit! Do not fuck with this animal, including like lions, because what they'll do is, if a singular lion tries to attack them, they'll especially if it's a male, obviously they'll purposely attack it in the balls.
Oh,
And so that's how the lions learned not to fuck with a honey badger. They were like, oh, that thing is gonna fucking try to rip my balls off. Never mind.
now what I want to see is a hyena versus a couple hyenas versus honey badger because those teeth are actually
Yeah.
kind of sharp.
They can crush bone.
Yeah, so it's like, what about that skin against the honey badger? Is it fucked?
Jamie pulled it up. Hyenas versus badgers.
You're the which is sad because Israel really is the producer of this whole podcast, but he's also the one who has to start.
They did you know that gross fact? But did you know that hyena females are the only like females in nature that are dual sex?
Dual sex.
Yeah.
They're transgenders.
Yeah. Unironically, yes,
Okay, interesting.
because they can manipulate their pussy into a penis to dominate other females.
Like you said, not talking about mammals, all right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some animals in the sea that can do that too, right? Some anemones.
I know the sea animals. There's 2 of them. There's the seahorse, and then there's the clownfish.
Why do we
Yeah,
know
that's
this?
the one.
But
Why do we know this?
As far as mammals though, I actually didn't know hyenas could do that. That's pretty badass.
Their clit is so long it looks like a penis. It's actually bigger than the male. Than the male.
Yeah,
penis.
that's actually bigger than a male penis. Just remember that, Israel. Next time, like a woman gets pissed and says, "I'm more of a man than you,"
Yeah, right.
be like, "You ain't a hyena, dude."
She's like, mine's bigger, you know.
No, I always fucking love hyenas because of the Joker and they always laugh. I love laughing. Here's the thing: they live in a matriarchal society, so it's the ladies who rule it, right? Here's another thing. Another thing like that is the naked mole rat. They have a queen and they live like ants and they're immune to cancer. So maybe if we put a woman in charge, no cancer, we all live like ants.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. By the way, Caesar voted for Kamala.
I did. I wanted her to, get up. I really wanted her to keep going and embarrass herself even more. So that would have been just amazing to see. How hilarious would that have been? Like, really, if you would have voted for her and she would have went up there with world leaders and just fucking drunkenly spewed some, nonsense.
She's like, one thing I took away from Putin was back when I was a child.
yes,
When you had somebody you didn't get along with. Back in my day, the parents taught you, hey, you have to shake their hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did with Putin. Don't lie. If you fucking saw that on TV, you'd be like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
I don't know. I feel like the only reason I would have voted for Kamali would have been because, like, at this point, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I'm saying? War. We've been in war for like a million years.
Israel is the first person going. You've heard it here first.
Well, I wouldn't like go. Listen, I'll go to war, but like I'll be like, hey guys, I'll be like, you guys go to war. I'm gonna take a shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go draw hentai stick figures.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll hide in the toilet.
How ironic Israel would want the best.
Yeah, how ironic Israel would want everybody else to go to war for him. It's almost like that's a euphemism for something.
Yeah, like, knows.
They say don't fight your battles. That's what they always say, Peter. Don't fight your battles.
That is actually something Israel would say too.
Yes.
Never fight your own battles.
We need to keep saying that. That's something Israel would say.
Yeah.
Now, what does that mean? It's maybe our friend.
Yeah.
Maybe we're talking about our friend.
Yeah, maybe our friend.
All right. I found a pretty.
Funnily enough, Israel's also been kicked out of multiple countries.
So why did Israel attack that ship and then not retaliated by the U.S.?
Yeah.
All right, that's something else.
No, I saw our friend Israel literally do it.
Oh no.
He went over there and he had a firecracker. He was with some Iranian woman. And you know what goes. Sometimes you drink too much and you play around. Threw a firework at a ship. Didn't think anything about it. Next thing you know, fire in Tehran. Who knows?
Maybe they were trying to cover something up. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough talking about.
Yeah, it's like I don't want the Iranian version of the FBI coming to my house and assassinating me.
Yeah, enough shit talking me. Let's go to a new topic, guys.
The lady that got assassinated, the one that's accusing Epstein.
That one I don't know about.
Israel was on Epstein Island.
She killed herself. You don't know that? 2 gunshot wounds to the back of the head.
No, killed it. She put the gun behind her and then pulled the
Shot
trigger.
herself twice in the back of the head.
Why not at the front? Isn't it easier?
I don't know. Well, she's a woman, so she probably don't know how to do it right.
Oh, that's true. She said, "I don't want to see myself do it." No, I'm joking.
She's like, I want my face preserved.
Yeah, right.
Just do the back.
Yeah,
She
right.
was really into back shots, that kind of stuff. Poor lady.
Yeah. Some women prefer you do it from the back rather than the front.
That's
Like
true.
we said, this is not a political podcast.
That's true.
That's all we talk about.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
That's
all we
true.
talk about.
Once in a while, maybe.
We can always bring it back to Putin, something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have.
I hope your sister can't hear us. She's think we're all 3 of us are pieces of shit.
Oh shit! No, she doesn't know we're doing a podcast. She thinks this is just what guys talking about, which it is. I'm not gonna lie.
Really
Yeah,
kind
she
of
just,
is,
and then she's like, that's why she makes posts like men are pieces of shit.
My family asked me where am I going these mornings. I'm not gonna tell them I'm doing a fucking podcast.
Oh,
they
they-
search it up. They search up my name.
Just tell them you're doing drugs. They'll
Yeah,
be-
just tell them you're shooting up heroin at a friend's house.
My friend's house. We do drugs, all right.
They're gonna be like, "Let me see your arms." No, I'm joking.
You gotta, I'll put the little marker dots for you.
Fucking crazy.
Okay, I have a question that you guys are not gonna like, and I'm gonna ask it on purpose.
Here we go.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
My Way by Frank Sinatra, because I hear that if you do it wrong, you can get shot and cause like a lot of destruction.
Oh, it's nice. I do like that answer. I feel like you like to challenge yourself.
It's a real chance. Yeah, because it is life or death, literally.
I like that one. But where do you sing this? In the shower? In the
I
shower?
don't, I've done this
in
like
the car?
I've done this in family Christmas karaoke. Like, hey guys, let's do it. And I'm sure there's a video out there if you look hard enough of me doing it. But
Yeah, your mom posting it on Facebook.
my brother-in-law.
I like that. Oh,
He
your
was
brother.
my brother-in-law, right? But yeah, I went all out. I was practicing in the car. I was like, I'm gonna do this for Christmas, the little party trick. Yeah, I feel like I would have lived. I would have at least got a gunshot in the air instead of to the head. They would have celebrated it instead of shooting me.
Okay. There you go. We look forward to that next time we play that rock band game.
Okay. Let's do it.
If rock band had Frank Sinatra songs, you know what I'm saying?
It could.
It could, right?
New York. What about you, Pedro?
What about you, Peter? What's your go-to karaoke song in the shower, in the car.
I'm cheating, but literally anything by the Beatles because the lyrics are so easy to remember.
Yeah,
You don't believe me? Here, let's say some Beatles songs, and I bet you like people can at least spot out the first few lyrics. Eleanor Rigby. Okay. Let me think of another Beatles song. Hard Day's Night. Shit like that, right? It's very easy because like even if you're fucked up, you'll most likely remember.
That first one wasn't easy at all. I forgot how it went. And I know the second one because you sing the title, which was what was the second one? You said
Hard Day's Night.
Hard Day's Night. Right, you could just sing a lot. But then I'm thinking Eleanor Rigby. What the fuck are the lyrics? Eleanor Rigby
picks up the rights in the church where a wedding has been.
See, this took me. I needed you.
That is low-key one of the hard Beatles songs. That's like I chose that one by accident.
He said it's hard, but it's so easy. I like that. My go-to song is Korn, Freak on a Leash. See, I just like that one part where it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the best part. I love doing that part. Because I practiced that as a child, as a kid, young man. I practiced that as a young man, and I perfected it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like karaoke.
That is a karaoke song.
That's like a modern
Grunts.
love song.
It's grunts. You're grunting.
It's a good. You know what I'm saying?
I swear to God, if I take you to that Filipino restaurant where they have the karaoke machine and that's not the first song you sing, I'm gonna be so fucking disappointed in you. Cause I'm gonna remember this and I'm gonna be like, yo, put on Korn for him.
Put on Freak on a Leash for his.
Fucking love porn.
And fucking that machine is actually dead ass gonna have it, bro. I'm not even fucking with you.
I believe it. They should have it. Every karaoke song machine should have Korn.
See, I've been trying to say goodbye every time we talk, but I can't time it right because then there's something I want to say.
It's okay. I'll ask a question.
It's okay. Stavros Halkias eats during his podcast. I mean, look at him.
No offense to that guy, but I just can't stand that laugh. I cannot listen to him at all. I'm probably sure he's a really good guy and probably like a lot of funny stuff happens. But once he starts doing that laugh, I need to leave. I need to stop everything, and it hurts my personality. My way of living is disrupted when I hear that laugh because it's just I feel like it's manufactured, even though it's probably his natural laugh.
He laughs like every old Greek dude because I swear I've heard that like laugh from old Eastern European people before.
It's from the chest, you know? It's like from the belly, I guess. It's like and I'm sorry. I'm gonna stab you in the No, we won't, right? It's just stab in my ear.
Caesar arrested for making terroristic threats on the whatever the fuck we decide to name this podcast.
Whatever that's literally what the name of the podcast is. Whatever we decide to call the podcast.
But by the way, whenever we post this online, we're not allowed to give our last names on there.
Yeah.
Or even like show our factual faces because I have a feeling if I ever get a really good job one day, I don't want like this podcast to kick me in the ass and get me fired.
They were like that's why we
arrested or canceled or you know what I'm saying. So
nah,
you know what I'm saying. You think it's possible? I don't know.
I think we're in too deep.
His name is Israel Palestine. By the way,
I think it is possible, but
Maybe.
at the same time,
I'm sure they can find this out because like. Nothing's hidden in the internet. Like his IP address and his name's actually Israel Palestine with a P, and that's not an F. Okay.
Imagine they they actually figure out what your real name is, Israel.
No.
And then they search you up on Google, and the first thing to come up is like a girl talking about your dick pic.
Oh no! It's one of my exes. They're like, oh yeah, I know him. I'm like, oh shit.
He's like, it was okay, you know. It was average. So I'm not going.
Yeah, she's like, I had better, you know. All right.
She's like, it's like when you go to a car dealership and you're like, I just need any car to get.
Overpriced.
I wouldn't say that, pig. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an old car that runs good. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it that way. All right.
He said V8 Camaro.
Yeah, you can take a bite, Caesar. I'm gonna ask this question to Pedro first, so he could answer this one.
Thank you.
You see how quick he went to that sandwich too?
What's your favorite way to spend a day off? And you having a day off today, right, Pedro?
Smoke a joint, jerk off. I mean, eat something really nice. I feel like that's pretty
Those are like the 3 items on your list,
Yeah,
basically.
that's like, I know that sounds like pretty depressing, but don't knock it till you try it.
That's true, you know. So you see, when I get a day off, which, believe it or not, I have 3 days off this week. Today, tomorrow, the day after. I like to. I would actually do the same as you, believe it or not. But nowadays, I got to be a little bit more productive. I got to get some drawings done. You know, I have people that depend on me in terms of getting some drawings done. You know what I'm saying? So my days off are just spent working on projects, which I like it. You know, I got used to being productive nowadays. It became like a habit, which you know, if I didn't have these people relying on me, I would do the exact same as you, Pedro. I'd just eat something, jerk off, play video games, and then
Do it like 4 more times.
and then do that at least 2 or 3 times throughout the day. I used to do it 4 times, but then like
Your dick stopped working.
my dick just, you know, my dick's like, hey, look, settle down, man. Save some for tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, I don't work anymore.
He's like, I don't want to work overtime, you know what I'm saying? It's the day off. My dick knows it's the day off. He's like, hey, man, you don't gotta put me to work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, let's chill out a little.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Did you not notice the blood? Right, the blood with the sperm. All right, let's chill a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Bloody sperm. Oh no.
Yeah, like you've been doing it too many times. So let's blood. You never had that before?
Bloody sperm.
After jacking out so much?
I don't know. If that does happen to you, Caesar, I recommend you talk to like a professional doctor.
I'm
about
just
it.
saying that's like after you really like done it a couple times during the day.
By the way,
And then you kind of feel like something break, and like you feel like you're pissing yourself a little bit and coming at the same time,
It burns.
but that piss is just blood,
Oh no.
right? So then you look down and it's like sticky blood, it's like slimy red blood, and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna clean this? And like I just put it all over my shirt, and it's like all everywhere in your pants, and like there's blood and it's sticky everywhere. People call you sticky blood,
yeah, sticky penis,
sticky penis with blood.
Sticky blood.
sticky blood. Penis.
Sticky bloody penis?
Yeah.
No, sticky bloody sperm.
By the way,
There goes sticky blood sperm.
I just wanted to shout out Israel's art portfolio. He didn't want to shout it out here on the podcast, but if you go on deviantart.com and you look up Israel the Fluffy Wolf 69, it's a furry anthropomorphic version of Israel, and he has a little Israel flag. His status is Palestine. Who? Yeah, you can find all his straight fetish furry art on there.
From the river to the sea.
I actually don't have a DeviantArt, believe it or not.
Why are you lying?
Well, one day I will have one.
Why are you lying, bro?
It's 'cause
We've all seen it.
It's because it's not a professional website for artists. It's more like a
Porn
art. It's like artists that don't give a fuck anymore, or never gave a fuck to begin with, and that's where they post their art, their furry art, and their porn and all that shit. That's what it is nowadays. There is a professional one that my school taught me called. You know, I don't remember the name. For some reason, I could only remember DeviantArt for some reason, just because it's popular.
For
I think-
Affinity, that's another one.
I remember the name. I remember the name.
Rule
It's called-
34 triple X.
I like that.
It's called Art Station. It's not as popular as DeviantArt, but you know what? It's not a porn scene.
Okay,
You know?
can I ask you a question as an artist? Right, you said
Yeah,
you
sure.
said we had to come up with podcast because legitimately, right?
Okay.
And I'm saying this to you as a straight person, right?
Okay.
If somebody saw your art portfolio and they're like, "Hey, I need you to do this fetish art of the bitch from Crash Bandicoot for me. I'll give you $120. Would you do it?"
You're talking about
Wait.
Coco?
Yeah, would you draw her
Whatever
with
her
Coco
name
with big titty?
$100. I mean,
What's your price? What do you sell your soul for at that point?
Because you know that porn sells.
Yeah, porn does sell. See,
It
we're
does.
giving him ideas. He's gonna make a fetish art account.
would I do it? I mean, listen. I have a little. Like I said, it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I have too many projects to work on, and I will not work on it.
I would prefer the projects I'm getting paid Uber money for personally.
Yeah, I prefer the projects that don't pay anything.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say, what?
They're more of an investment kind of thing. You know, like once it's done, once the projects are done, I don't want to get into what projects I'm doing because I don't want you guys to find me. you know.
Yeah.
So, but the point is,
Unless it's in the bedroom, that's what he's trying to say.
so the point is, basically 2 projects I'm working on. I'm working on an actual comic book with a friend of mine who's a writer, and I'm working on just actual like fine art that I work on my days off.
Do you feel like you can take up another load of comic?
I cannot. That's what I'm saying. I can't do no furry art for people. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's like quick and easy, I don't want to do it.
Israel, I know you too well. I know even if it's not furry art, you have some fetish art of something somewhere, and we'll find it.
You will find it. You need to find a hacker online to hack into my shit. They could tell you.
Are you not worried of AI taking that role? I mean, you could use AI to, not that I know obviously, but you could use AI to make porn, right?
Yes.
So why would they need you unless they really like your art style?
Because he's talented
That's true.
at drawing sex.
Yes, because sometimes you need the real thing, you know. Because sometimes machine can't recreate the little flaws that you see in art. You know what I'm saying? Some people like the fucked up looking legs and the fucked up looking faces and the fucked up looking eyes. Some people like that.
Who's the rabbit from Space Jam?
Her name is
Lola
Looney Tunes. Lola the Bunny. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes AI cannot comprehend the love that some people have for Lola Bunny with fat ass and
Pedro brings up a
size
really-
tits.
Pedro brings up a really interesting point
Yeah.
because I've noticed that you can't make a dark magician, you can't make a Lola Bunny because they're kind of trademarked. So you have to describe them in a way that is Lola Bunny or Dark Magician Girl, but it could just be only so right at times. You know, you
Yeah.
describe Lola Bunny, but it just brings up some random blonde chick with bunny ears, and it's just not the same. So this is why they need people like Israel. 'Cause like, hey, draw me Dark Magician Girl with Lola Bunny. You know, it give me the major assets.
Who's that?
That's right.
Give me what I need to see. All right, but somebody just walked in on us. I have to kind of stop talking about porn for a little bit.
Yeah, right. So let's go back to the question at hand. Caesar, how do you spend your days off?
I think I should. Well, I always, whenever I approach that question, I feel like slapping them right in the face. Usually because as a kid, 8 years old, like, hey, what do you do on the weekends? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to watch TV? So I never realized that. I never liked that question because it's actually an attack on myself, and I need to internalize that because I realize that I don't do anything on my days off. I watch reels on YouTube, doom scroll, and wait for it to be 5 o'clock so I can get sleepy, and then wake up for work. So it's a very unfulfilling life. I did try to, try to change it up, try playing guitar a little bit more, That's leading up to good things, taking up a little bit more time. The only reason you play guitar is to show off to other people, right?
Right.
Right. So I hate that. I hate that I have to go online and show people, hey, look what I'm doing. I hate that. So I just keep practicing for myself, And we are human. That is not that fulfilling as going out there and sharing that shit. But just, learning how to play is really cool. That's what I do. I wish I could use my powers that I have. What do I mean by powers, Israel? I know so much about porn.
Sex magic.
Sex. That is a good way of saying it. God damn it, Pedro. It is not porn. It's called sex magic. When you were talking about I want an artist. Here's the thing. Here's certain things that artists lack is sex positions. All right. Some men don't want to see the fact that women can't turn their bodies like that. I don't know if I can show you guys, but you know how contortionists can move their body. That's what men want to see from anime girls. Because real women can't turn that way, right? They can't show their chest while showing their pussy at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. So men want to see things like that. They want to see depravity. They want to see fear in these women's eyes, in these drawings' eyes. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I wish I could become a porn director, honestly. That's been one of my dreams.
You have the glasses for it.
Thank you. I feel like I know enough about what men want, but I'm also what's it called? In touch with my emotions, that I know what a porn star would need for her to feel comfortable, and even the actor talent too, for them to feel comfortable and feel like this is a perfect place to fuck. By the way, where we are right now, the huge window. We just put a little couch right here.
I'm being sexually harassed.
It's what I do. It's what we do. For some reason, I'm really good at picking up guys, but zero lacking at women. For some reason, and I wish I could flip it. I shouldn't say things out loud, but I just did.
Yeah.
All right. When it comes to flirting with men, bro, I'm flawless. I know like all the little tricks because I know how they think. But when it comes to women, I stutter. I can't speak right. My heart is at my chest, right? I treat them like at a pedestal. Men, whoever listening, don't do that, by the way. That is the biggest mistake you can have in your life. Don't treat women at a pedestal. You need to realize that they're just like you. They're in it for themselves, all right? They're looking for love and sex just like you are. Right.
Amen. I like that one.
So, back to the question. What do I do on my free days? I think a lot, right? Sometimes I read a book, but I can't finish it, and I feel bad. Lately, been trying to practice guitar, masturbate a lot, all right? It helps to not do that, but that's why I want to be a porn director. Because you watch so much porn, you should try to learn from it. But being so touched in my feelings that whenever I see directors do it and do it wrong, I'm like, why didn't you put the camera angle here or put the couch over here? Or set it up slowly before you get into the game. All right, we're talking too much. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Am I drawing a porn manga? No, but I do read porn, which is just as good. All right, those who can read porn, shout out to the minority out there who can like actually read porn and jack out to it, because you know that shit is fucking dope when you get to that point and you have to like hold the phone up and keep reading, but like you want to hold the comment at the same time, but you have to keep reading and oh man, it's amazing.
Okay, my question to you is, if you drop the phone while you're doing it, is that a huge turn off for you?
It is the worst, Pedro. When you are reading like paragraph and sentence, you have to keep scrolling up and then go back to your penis. So sometimes when you're scrolling up, you might hit the phone out of your hand, going down, you've lost the rhythm, your heart, you're now thinking about nothing because your eyes were glued to that, you know?
Have you ever dropped the phone on your face, Walter? You know?
Yes.
Do you see this scar on my face right now? It's not healing because I keep hitting it. No, I'm just kidding. There's no scar on my face, but it was one of the worst. Does that happen to you guys too?
It happened once, and I was embarrassed.
Once?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
thank God that no one was there to see it, you know?
Yeah, because you don't usually invite people over.
I almost wanted to stop at that point. I was like, you know what, maybe this is a good stopping point, you know?
Yes,
but,
sir.
But I kept going. I powered through it, you know?
Because I lay on my back, I try to put the covers, like the, you know, your what's it called? The thing you put on your blankets, you know? You put them towards your chest, you try to prop it up on your phone, but sometimes while you're wiggling around down there, it pushes your phone towards your face, and it fucking hits you in the face. And you can taste all the whole day, you know, what your phone has been through, and you feel like a fucking asshole, and you want to stop jacking off, you know? But then, you know, you're a man, so you want to continue, but you're so angry. The fact that you're so embarrassed that the phone is even telling you to stop.
So you said your phone has a taste. Is there a difference in taste between a Samsung Galaxy and an iPhone?
I want to say an iPhone retains more, you know, than a Samsung. An iPhone is like, I want to say smoother, so you could feel all those finger touch. All that metal that I work with.
He prefers Chinese women over Korean women. That's what he's trying to say.
Okay, how do you tell the difference of a Chinese woman and a Korean woman?
Use your eyes, motherfucker.
Yeah. So do the Chinese eyes are slanted downwards?
Like, look, bro, this isn't the Ming Dynasty. A Chinese bitch is not gonna come up to you in the fucking like dragon lady dress, waving a fan before she has sex with you.
I'm pretty sure that's what they look like.
A good way to see the way I see it is, Koreans are just like their alphabet. Now let me explain.
Okay, that's it.
When you look at the Chinese alphabet, it's very sharp, right, with like lines and straight lines and corners, just like a Chinese man's corners face, you know, his like high cheekbones of a Chinese man. Yeah. Now a Korean woman is usually rounder from the cheekbones, just like their alphabet. If you ever look at a Korean alphabet, there's a lot of O's and circles and like a lot of like round, just like their face, you know, very round people. It's not a compliment, if anything, right? I'm just saying their language looks like them, which is very neat.
You know, I think what we're trying to say is Israel really needs a Mongolian wrestler chick.
Mongolian wrestler chick?
Yeah.
No, I need one of those Japanese wrestler girls. You know what I'm saying?
The ones
with the Joshi ladies.
No, the ones that like get on the top rope and they do a backflip and then like they'll like grab you they'll grab you with their legs and then they'll like flip you.
Or
He wants a girl dressed up in the Great Muda face paint.
That's her name. What's her name? Atsuko from WWE.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
I have the figurine, believe it or not, somewhere.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That's actually a really good like canvas picture that I'm imagining right now, where it's like kind of spray paint her face, but you know how her colors are like, what is it? It's blue and pink or something like that.
Yes.
It's like blue and red.
Yeah.
Imagine like the sides of it, just spray color, and her face, you know, as like a Who the fuck?
It's a girl dressed up like with that face paint on her face.
Now, we are in a podcast, Pedro. So.
They can't see you.
Yeah, look up picture of the Great Muda. That's the first thing that's gonna come up.
The Great Mood is fucking. He's one of the top, whatever, right? Like the big four or something like
Yeah,
that.
the big Japanese legends.
That's Big Muda, and then there's the dragon, something.
Ultimo Dragon, yeah.
Ultimo Dragon, I like that
Yeah.
guy.
See, I feel like I missed out on a lot of like real. I feel like Japanese wrestling is a little bit better.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, that WWE is more muscular, big guys for the eyes to see.
Yeah.
But Japanese wrestling is more storytelling and like flips and
More
jumps and
More skill, more damage.
I would consider, although not to diminish people from the WWE, but it does feel like Japanese do put their heart into it. I've seen them fucking kill themselves, but then you can't really compare it to a Mick Foley, who's the legend, the god.
I love that guy.
You know what I'm saying? So.
If you think,
But actually, sorry to cut you off, Pedro, but Mick Foley was in Japanese wrestling.
Yeah, he was.
So I was with that. Where do you think he got it from? From over there.
yeah,
Sabu's still doing it.
that's why he's missing half of his ear. By the way,
He's like
Mick Foley got it cut off by a ring rope.
he's missing his teeth. He gave his body to this business.
Actually, if you guys have a chance, you go up on YouTube and you look up for this promotion called FMW in Japan. There's this guy, Atsushi Onita, right? Who was considered the deathmatch king in Japan, right? He wrestled one match where he set barbed wire on fire and was fighting this guy in a ring with barbed wire on fire. And I thought that was crazy.
How do you keep barbed wire on fire?
That's a good question.
You pour gasoline on it.
That's probably what they did.
Kerosene.
Or they put like some kind of like oil or something.
Gel?
Gel, yeah. Some kind
You
of
know what
gel.
I'm thinking? It's two pieces of metal with one rope inside. See, that rope is covered with it's like a wick, like candle wick. It's covered in whatever oil. You twist them around, you light it on fire. Guess what? That fire inside is being lit by that kerosene. That's whatever it was dipped in it.
It's interesting.
That would be my idea, right? I
Yeah.
feel like Pedro's talking about that stick they have, and they were able to set the stick on fire. Is that what you mean, or you mean like the actual barbed?
Yeah, actual barbed wire. That place was crazy though. They also had an exploding death match where like they would have random bombs go off in the ring.
Why don't we see that? More often. Are they really that dangerous? You think?
Terry Funk got his back burned by one of those.
Oh fuck! I miss Terry Funk. Rest in peace.
Yeah, GG Terry Funk.
I think he's still alive.
You think he's like Tupac? He went to go live in like Honduras or something.
Why? Is he in trouble?
Yeah.
Honduras. Of all places, sir.
Hey man, we can talk about wrestling, which is kind of.
Hey, say some Tupac lyrics in Spanish. Take the joke full send.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Well, this, I think this is gonna be one of the last things we talk about wrestling, unless you guys want to keep talking about it. But there's this YouTube channel made by Maven, if you guys remember him, the wrestler.
Oh, I know.
He does a YouTube channel just talking about wrestling, like wrestling myths, like how do wrestlers do this, which finisher hurts the most, and then he talked about about like the weapons and like stuff they use. And he said that they used real nails when people like do like a suplex and like they land on a bunch of tacks and nails. They use real ones.
Sure.
And then on top of that, the barbed wire is actually legit, like real barbed wire. So it's like these wrestlers, man, they're no joke, man. I don't know, like I get a little paper cut. I'm like, damn, for like 2-3 days. I'm like, shit, bro, I'm in pain. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine these wrestlers, bro. Oh hell, this motherfucker just tried to give me a fucking paper cut with a shitty ass paper that's too thick.
I've wanted to be a wrestler. It's just really unforgiving. You train your body all these years just for it to get beat up, and then going on the road all day just to not get paid.
Yeah, right.
What you feel,
You
it's
have
just
to-
random. Well, you have to really give it in, and you're all like, if the crowd likes you, then that's because of you. But if they don't, then that's also because of you. And Maven talked about that. He talked about how like he didn't practice in front of the ring, he didn't practice enough in practice that when he would go on the big ring, he would just look like an amateur. And he that's kind of the reason I was like, oh, well, damn, why didn't you go? Why didn't you view your tapes and see what it looked like to see yourself get suplexed? Did it look like you had enough pain? Did it look like you sold it well enough? I love wrestling, but I just don't watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not everybody can be AJ Styles. You know what I mean?
I've heard of it. Who's that?
He's the new who, Pedro. He's like
He's not new. He's been wrestling for like a long time, man.
Just not in the spotlight. Eh?
yeah. Now he's in the spotlight though, right? So, but like, who do you think he emulates his style from?
His style is his own. That's why he's famous. I think he learned a lot of his style from like luchadors and like Japanese wrestlers, and that's why he wrestles the way he does.
Would you consider him a Bret Hart, which is like just pure technical wrestling, or is he actually like put in his own?
I don't know how he wrestles now, but I do remember seeing him prior to WWE, and when he was doing that, he was a mix of technical and like Rey Mysterio, really. He did the high flying stuff, but that wasn't his whole repertoire, if you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying?
So he was kind of like an Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, almost like an Eddie Guerrero, I would say.
I like it.
Just a little bit more flippy, I guess.
Yeah, because Eddie had that steroid body, upper strength,
Yeah.
AJ is more of like a high flyer. He can do anything basically, right?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I don't know enough about this. I just know his last match was with the Undertaker. Undertaker's last match was with him.
I gotta. When we get a chance, I gotta show you guys Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero in WCW. It's really good.
The one where he loses his mask, is it the one we're watching?
I think so.
It's a Friday fight, Tuesday Friday fight. I don't know. Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, Halloween Havoc. You got it. Hey.
Sir, of course, I love wrestling. Here's the thing: I shit on it, but I just know too much about it.
Yeah.
Which is good because I know enough to shit on it. But even then, yeah, like I know way too much, and I say I don't, which is funny. Chris Benoit, amazing man.
Yeah.
All right. That's all we got.
Yeah, he just got a little bit strangly at the end, but hey, it happens to the best of us.
Well, what would you write on Chris Benoit's grave, on his tombstone? What would you write? Loving father? No, I'm joking.
That's a good one. Huh?
Yeah. Loving father until the end. It has a double meaning.
I want it to be like something to do with his signature move, but also with homicide.
Yeah.
Isn't his signature move like choking?
It was the killer crossface.
Yeah.
The clear crossface. That's a good one. Also like his high flying move on the top rope.
You mean the thing that killed him, the flying headbutt?
It should be like a picture of him doing the flying headbutt to his son.
I mean, who would have thought?
That's a dark joke.
That's a good one. I like the picture, the art, of him just flying.
I swear to God, if you don't draw that as troll art, it's real.
So you see, just because of this joke, we're not gonna get any wrestlers to join our podcast.
No, you should
wrestlers
post that. You should post that picture on the internet anonymously from like a burner account. It'll gain so much traction as a meme in the wrestling community. You would not even know what to do.
Oh no.
And he comes back to him. Who the fuck drew this?
Yeah, right.
Well, we found him.
Yeah, they're like you have like Turkey Tom's autistic ass being like, we searched through this random shitty podcast and we found the original creator of this image.
Yeah, it's probably like 3 guys over there in the fucking Tennessee. Wherever we live, right, guys?
Yeah.
I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm here in America illegally.
I fucking love Canadians, bro.
Mm.
Which I'm kidding. I never met a Canadian in my life.
I got a podcast question for you guys. No, not that one. That was scary.
Oh no.
Boo!
Here's a boring one. How do you handle stress?
Fucking piece of shit.
How do I handle stress? By punching it repeatedly in the face. No,
You don't. You just let it happen.
yeah, you let it happen. You
just
suffer like a man.
You just let it build up until
You slap your wife.
until nothing happens. It's just there,
Here's the thing. Let's say there's a deadline, right?
Okay.
And you have to go somewhere. You can stress about it, but it's not going to make the time go any faster, right? So you just let it happen.
Sure.
All right. All right. Now, if we're going to get serious, you just breathe. All right.
Yeah.
You're so powerful if you just know how to breathe. If you know that you have to breathe out more than you breathe in, you will never have a panic attack.
Yeah.
If you know how to breathe out more than you breathe in, see, I already messed it up. You have to breathe out more than you breathe in to not have a panic attack. You have to breathe in more than you breathe out to not get cold.
That's how it's done.
I swear to God, if you're ever stuck in winter and you were gonna die, you have to learn how to breathe. You learn how to take it in and breathe out very little.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Not too much. Don't breathe out too much.
Yeah.
Keep that air in. Get that heart rate going. There's a man named Wim Hof y'all should really look up. It's an amazing.
Is that Raul telling us to shut up? Okay.
There's people downstairs, guys, and we're trying to do this podcast, but it's also very early.
Like I said, we have very low production value here at Bad Dragon Studios.
Bad Dragon Studios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
It used to be the Bad News Bears, but
It's a joke. The Bad Dragon's a dildo company.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I would have rather not known that.
Only you would know that, Pedro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we don't take calls during the podcast, Mr. Professional. I saw that.
That's why I hung up.
I think it was.
It's gonna have like a loud ass like autistic ring on the podcast now.
Actually, we don't accept calls in the podcast?
Yeah, we don't.
Since when?
Unless they tell you won $1 million, I'm not fucking accepting a call on the podcast.
I feel like
Alright, I need you guys to continue the podcast for 5 minutes. Great, right?
so.
Okay.
Professional.
I need to disagree with you there, Pedro. I feel like if we were to bring someone in the podcast, like let's say someone unexpectedly calls us.
Right.
Okay, maybe it doesn't make any sense. Because I want there to be a phone segment. One where we can prank call people without them knowing. Without there being any harm. You ever bought a house through the phone?
I have never bought a house because where we live, you cannot afford one. We're Zooms. We don't have the money.
Here's the thing. You don't need the money. You can just pretend to be interested. Waste their time a little bit. Learn how people talk. It's what we can do in this podcast. Thank you. Now Pedro just served me a bit of what seems to be alcohol.
It's not alcoholic. It's like bitter orange.
It's almost like coffee, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is this, Pedro?
Do you fuck with it or not fuck with it? Honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, no. I will say no. It tastes like I can't think of a very good. What is this, Pedro?
It's called Chinito.
Wow. Okay, keep going. What?
Yeah, it's like it's an orange that goes in Italy. We're very bougie here. We drink San Pellegrino. San Pellegrino sponsor us. We know you got money like Coca-Cola.
It tastes like a tangerine that you have left out for a little longer than you needed to.
Right.
You added. Here, let me take another taste. This is for you people. Because goddamn, this is so bad. Now, it's not disgusting, but if I was stranded in an island and this was there, this would genuinely piss me off. Because I feel like I would get a headache from this.
I feel like it's also meant to be a mixer because like Italians like bitter shit like that. I don't know why.
It's very you know how like Coke gives you that sweet satisfaction? This is kind of like Coke's evil salt cousin, which is bitter.
Oh, do we have to walk the dog?
No, I gotta let her out.
Okay, well, I think we can get away with pausing the podcast for now. Israel keeps getting invited to phone sex calls, so
Unless you guys want to come with me.
we're gonna come.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Too Short. Really? Nah, I'm not gonna. I think it's still fucking alive.
We're back, by the way.
Yeah.
We're back. So okay, let me find a. Okay, what's a commonly held belief you disagree with? I feel like anything now at this point. I like to be the contrarian on any topic. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. The Democrat Party is a political party for everybody's best interest. There we go. I'm sorry, am I getting political?
But now you gotta talk shit about Republicans, Pedro. You gotta keep it even.
Republicans, I don't know. Some of them are weird, some of them aren't. I feel like there are a lot more weirder people in the Democrat Party than there are.
I feel like every school shooter that has ever existed is a Republican. I'm sorry, that's just what I think.
What about that tranny person that shut up that school?
Shit.
Oh, that is true. The transgender?
Yeah.
The transgender shooter.
Yeah.
Was Dominic Cruz?
Who?
Who?
Cruz?
Is that Sandy Hook?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man. I heard that dude that tried to shoot like Donald Trump was like fully Democrat. Obviously, tried to kill fucking Donald Trump, right? But
I thought that guy was Republic.
yeah, he's like I'm a George Bush Republican.
He came back to politics, which is interesting. This is like commonly held belief, huh?
Yeah.
This is a loaded question. I hate these questions. The fuck?
Commonly held.
Pencils over pens, you know? Fucking
Pencils over pens. I disagree.
pens.
I'm
I
sorry.
like pens. Because
Pens. I like
fucking
pens.
make a mistake. No, you're supposed to be true what you're gonna do.
That's true. I like that. That's how I approach my art too. So sometimes just use a pen. You know.
Be confident.
You know what I'm saying? You just go with it. You know, you make a mistake, so what? You know what I'm saying? It makes it humanizes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't even use whiteout. Just cross out the word that you fucked up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is just how it's done.
Or try to make it look like, let's say you're trying to write, make it look like what it. I'll tell you something.
No.
Now we can't really do this because this is through the podcast, but there is a universal way of drawing a number that represents all numbers. It's like a 9, but without the belly. If that makes sense, it's kind of like it's like kind
The
of like
infinity symbol.
It's yes, but just a half of it. So let's say you just want that little curve. Make sure you have that little cane at the top, right, going down, but at an angle of 45-degree angle going down, because that could turn into a 1. You could flip that into a 2 by adding a little line at the bottom. You could keep going by adding that little bump into a 3. That little line at the top would be a 4 with a little squiggly line to turn into a 5, a 6. The hardest one is maybe like an 8 maybe, because that little corner might be too. That's why you can't draw that corner a little too tight, because you want that 8 to look good. This does not make sense towards the podcast. You need a drawing. If I could draw it, can I draw it on a piece of tape or something?
You're making a lot of work for me for the animation.
I'm just saying.
Can I ask you a controversial question on this podcast?
Sure.
What's up with the gay pride bag behind you?
Gay pride bag.
Oh, where is a rainbow flag bag?
Let's find out.
This is part of the. It's like Where's Waldo? You guys see it?
Yeah, but it's like unmistakably
It's
gay.
like that's my aunt's stuff. There's probably like shampoo bottles in there or some
Good
shit.
Yeah, she went to Boys Town to go buy.
Boys Town has the best shampoo.
Now where is Boys Town?
Addison and Broadway. That's where I worked at the Jewel Osco, and like 90% of the workers were gay.
Yeah,
I thought we were not going to tell people where we live.
Yeah,
That's very
I'm the only
obviously
one who's
Chicago.
high right now. What are you doing? You said it. You said Boys Town, and then you said where? Because I asked you.
Oh, you know what?
That could be any gay neighborhood in any city.
Cut this out.
Okay,
Bleep
you
it. Don't bleep. Just put that.
No, we're gonna bleep it out. You
Don't
know?
bleep. Just put
like,
that.
when I said the 2 streets, so I'll just bleep it out. It's
Don't.
fine.
Here's the thing. I hate the. I like the when they do the, and they just.
Oh, the blank.
Let's
That's
make
what
it
I
sound like Israel saying the N word.
No, you know, we could put dolphin noises over it.
Or
How
just
about
record yourself saying the N word and put that over whatever we said and cover the street thing. It was on N word on N word.
Yeah, on
Street.
South N word and West N word street.
Yes.
that? But yeah, that's basically where it is. That's like it's only like it's a whole neighborhood. It's a whole neighborhood, right? Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
You wanted to go to N word town, remember?
Yeah, because we told them where we lived. That's wild. Calling it N-word town.
N-word town.
Now this podcast is pretty interesting because we have a sober, we have a high, but then we have kind of like a drunk.
We have the steroids over here with his liver pills.
Yes, I like that. I like pills. Instead of alcohol, it's just pills.
Yeah. Pills.
Now liver.
I drink an energy drink and I take like 17 different dick pills before I go to the gym.
There you go.
That's how you get ready. That's proper.
Back to Boys Town. I have an interesting story. It's not really an interesting story. It's more of like a funny thing that happened.
Like a dick in the ass.
You were
dick in the ass funny, something like that. I went to work. And I was there like an hour early. I like showing up to work an hour early. I don't know why. I like being prepared, you know. I don't want to show up late, so I'd rather be like an hour early and just be on my phone or take a nap, whatever. So I didn't have my belt at the time. So I was looking for the clothing store at Boys Town, but there isn't one. I swear to God, there's no clothing stores over there for whatever fucking reason.
Because they don't need clothes.
Yeah, you're gonna show up with a fucking like a dog mask and a leather shit over your
swear to God, dude, I literally walked into a shop that was exactly like that. There was leather, there was fucking like all that crazy like fucking ropes and shit.
Did you buy it?
I went in there. I'm like, hey, do you guys have belts in here? And then he's like, what kind of belts? So
yeah,
like,
the one to strangle you.
I was like, regular belt for your pants? They're like, oh no, we don't have that kind.
We only got a belt for your cock.
And then I just left. I'm like, what kind of belts did he have? You know, I was kind of interested, but no. At the same time, I was like, you know what, this is not the right neighborhood to be into, but you shopping for like a regular belt, you know.
I was gonna say you didn't like shopping for anything for your girl, bro.
Oh hell no. Yeah, right, for my girl. My girl would have liked something from there, probably, right?
Is it really called
Boys Town?
Because there's just for gay people there?
Yeah, pretty much. Like all the roads, like the crosswalk, they'll paint it rainbow. All the bathrooms, believe it or not, they'll have 1 or 2 bathrooms, but it's like anyone could go in there, guys or girls, it doesn't matter. That's basically what the bathrooms are. It's very like weird like that. There's like two or three Whole Foods.
It's nice. You go to the Cubs game and go
it's
get a
different.
blowjob.
It's different. Let's call it different. It's different.
It's weird. Right?
Let's try to be politically nice.
It's weirdly different.
Yeah.
By the way, can I draw that universal number on like a note doesn't matter anywhere?
Yeah. Let me get you a little.
You don't have anything that's like not like waste. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is meant to be.
My bad.
For those of you listening, we're at Israel's art studio, which is just fucking colorful, amazing. Even with my sunglasses on, everything's still bright and colorful.
It's called the Sex Dungeon. If you haven't heard of his art studio.
I don't need that much space to draw. I'm gonna draw this for him, just for him, on a pencil that can be erased. Even though we talked about pens and
Let's use
everything.
this, and then it's use.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
There you go.
There
You
you
can
go.
draw as many times.
Hell
as you
no,
need.
we're only gonna draw it towards the edge of the page. You know where they rip it off? That's where it's gonna be drawn.
That works. I'll keep it on there. It doesn't matter.
It's almost like a 7. You see that?
Yeah.
It's almost like a 7.
That's true. You can make a 2, a 1 out of that, a 3. You can make a
2.
4. You can make
1.
I don't know. You can make a 5.
3. This is a 5.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
that's the one that was hard. This is how you do 5. Look. So let's say that line was like that.
Yeah.
Hey, try to tear this apart.
That's a
Oh,
5.
that's good. I like
You just
that.
draw a line at the top. I'm sorry, people who are listening, right? And then for a 7, right, you just draw a line in the middle,
Gonna
right?
have-
Or you could draw like that.
I'll animate it for the audience.
Actually, you know what? 6 is the hardest. Now that I think about it.
5, 7, 6.
You gotta do that.
pick up some stick.
And like kind of force it,
Yeah. Right.
you know? So 6 would be the hardest, 5 is the easiest.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how
Can
it's
I
done.
have a caveat review real quick since we're on the podcast? I'm gonna
Sure.
shit talk company real quick.
Caviar review.
Yeah. Fucking Walmart screen protectors suck dick. They fucking break after like 3 days. If you go to Walmart, don't ever fucking buy a screen
Same thing
protector from there.
Same thing from Amazon, by the way, because my dad got a new phone case because my sister bought it for him, and then like he dropped it one time, and then my dad's complaining to my sister like, look at my shitty fucking case that you bought me. And then my sister's like, it still works, just keep it, you know. But yeah, those things do break. There's cheap ones out there, but you know, you get a good one.
Hey, deadass, what phone does your dad have?
He has the Motorola Stylus 5G something.
Tell him go on Best Buy because my case is supposed to be like $50 and I bought it for like $5
Yeah.
on Best Buy because it was on clearance.
He's showing off the Keith Haring phone case.
Yeah.
I like it.
Keith Haring being that stick, almost like a stick figure.
Yeah, the stick figure art, Bubble People artist.
The cool thing is if you put this case onto your Samsung licensed phone, again, this is not an advertisement because they don't pay me. It'll turn your screensaver into a Keith Haring drawing like automatically.
That's the gariest thing I've ever seen.
How?
That's
What is it like a microchip?
It has like a microchip somewhere inside of the actual
That is very neat.
case
Yeah.
painting. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Naruto one. And I'm gonna get the Sasuke one. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I keep telling you should submit these ideas to the design departments of like these companies because they have a lot of them where we bleep live, right?
Mhm.
And he never follows up on it, man. I'm telling you.
It's because I got too many projects to work on. I'm working on these projects and I'm
Give him
working
a
on this
bullshit
comic book.
design. Who cares?
I'll tell you what. Let me take my artwork into like a studio one day. Let it get some attraction, and then I'll submit one.
He said, give him
Go to
bullshit.
you know how like Samsung makes these cases. Motorola is like literally just downtown. You should.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm gonna be like, here,
Downtown.
use my artwork. Just pay me something, anything. And that's my pitch.
$2 fee on each case sold. That's
Yeah.
actually very fair.
That's a lot, actually. They will not give you that. They'll give you like 10 cents or something crazy like that.
Don't they sell the case for like $40, $50 license though? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Like they're actually fucking you.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, how many cases would you need to sell to make a profit, right? I'm not a math genius.
I'm not either. We need a mathematician on this podcast, so we
Yeah.
could ask him like the most ridiculous math questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your calculator is a mathematician, sir.
Okay, a calculator. No,
Yeah.
but we want a person so we can fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but like, what's the square root of 69?
It's 4.420.
420?
Yeah, something like that. 4.20.
4.29?
Yeah.
3.14, bro. All right.
8675309.
We're gonna ask one more podcast question on here. Let's see what we're looking at.
Now,
Can we just address something right now?
Of course.
These podcast questions.
No.
It's terrible, huh? They fucking suck, huh?
They do suck. Oh, you know what was one podcast question we had in mind? The gorilla one with the 100. What was it? 100 people. We need to answer that. And I feel like that's just it's very topical right now. You know, it's just all over the place.
Yeah, way to date ourselves, Israel.
Yeah, you
What
know.
year is this? Goddamn.
Yeah, you know. Well, we're like by the time we upload this, it's already like an old
People
topic.
are like gonna be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Like,
That's-
blazed out of their mind.
That's like 3 months ago. No one's gonna care at this time. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We could talk about it.
Well, here's the problem is because everyone's opinion on this is different. Everybody's
That's true.
scenario is different.
That's
Everybody
true.
thinks it's either a drugged up human, all 100 of them are Spartan warriors ready to die,
Mhm.
or it's either a gorilla who hasn't worked out, can't really do much, and is weak. You know, so there's always that opinion. There's always an opinion that the gorilla is too powerful. It's Karjak from Tarzan. You know,
Yeah.
that really big one.
Yeah.
It looked like that, and then the humans are just regular soy boys, right?
Yeah.
So it's also apparently there's a new rule now. Catch this, it's one at a time.
No,
I thought it was swarming. I thought everybody at the same time, right?
there's a lot of possibilities.
So it's very, we have to set restrictions
Okay,
and
tell
these
what.
things.
I have the perfect way to answer this. 100 men with like sticks and like poking weapons and stuff like that. They do have weapons, but let's make it fair. The gorilla also has a weapon. How about that?
What's his weapon?
What would be a good weapon for a gorilla? Like
Can I suggest something instead of a weapon?
yeah. What do you
He's wearing
suggest?
armor.
He's wearing armor.
Oh,
I like that.
I have a
Armored
bigger
gorilla.
suggestion, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
Like goggles on his weapon.
You know, like steroids, right? You
Yeah.
just inject the gorilla with like a lot of like trenbolone, like
No,
steroid,
we're now
testosterone.
Okay,
Now we're
And
going
then
far away.
once he wakes up, then you
Okay.
send
Okay,
out those
so
people.
let's combine it. A gorilla with a bunch of steroids, and it's the biggest gorilla you could find already.
Yeah, because you
And-
literally gave
for
it all
the-
the
And on
steroids.
top of that, he's wearing armor. Versus 100 people, average Joes. Let's make it average Joes. Let's make it fair. 100 average Joes with like spears and like machetes and shit.
Humans win.
Humans win? You think so?
If
I think so too.
Humans are
There's
the
just too
most
many.
are the most powerful things if they have a weapon.
That's true.
Then they're the weakest if they don't have a weapon.
Some of them gotta die to the steroid gorilla.
That's-
Though.
that's
I'm
true.
sorry, bro.
One of them's gonna
They
get
just-
their head
I
ripped
don't
off.
see it happening because we're too smart to like. If we
Yeah.
have a stick, a lance, we're like, hey, just run away, like, and then we'll get you. We'll defend you if he jumps. It's just humans with sticks. They win.
Yes.
Now this conversation, it derailed. We went into drugs, just like in regular
Okay,
life.
I feel like we made it better. I think-
can we square back to the gorilla question, right?
Yeah, sure.
We're
It's a
still on it.
stupid question because I feel like if you don't know gorillas, the gorillas like to avoid conflict, right?
Exactly.
So if you just have like 100 like retarded people trying to stare a gorilla down, it's most likely just gonna fucking walk away from the conflict and be like, nah, this is retarded. I'm gonna leave.
It's all about scenarios. Is it a gorilla who's protecting its family? Is it humans who are ready to die?
Yeah.
So that's why this question is dumb. It's retarded. The gorilla wins.
Gorilla wins.
I say gorilla wins every time because he's just able to swing people around and just use weapons. Your bones. He's able to use weapons, which is other people that have died.
Yeah.
I guess you guys could do that too and pick up your fallen comrades. But if he's just swinging around and he's just as motivated as everybody else, if everybody has the same amount of motivation, the gorilla just wins.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you swarm him, he's just able to really just powerful enough to grab one person and just swing them around and create enough force to make a whirlwind tornado.
Okay.
Bodies flying everywhere,
I
limbs
agree.
being shattered. Have you seen one crush a coconut? They literally just use their hand and just like thump on it and it breaks.
Imagine that your head, right?
That's just your head, basically. It's
Yeah.
like you don't understand how easy it is. Now, here's a better question: 1 chimpanzee versus 10 men.
The chimpanzee wins because one chimpanzee is stronger than it has like it could lift 10 times its own weight, So
Now we're talking about adult chimpanzee, right?
Yeah,
We're talking
yeah,
about like
of course.
they can't swim because their bones are so dense. All right,
Yeah, you need more men. I'm sorry, you need like 20, I think.
20 guys versus 1 chimpanzee.
Yeah, 20 works.
Because they can't hold them down.
The best thing about it is that they're kind of small,
kind of right, but
Yeah.
that's where they trick you.
Mm-hmm.
They look small, but they're just so fucking powerful and
Yes,
like
they are.
made out of metal almost, right?
Yeah.
And like you try to hold them down, and it's just gonna grab your hand and then twist it
It'll
then
like
just-
rip your fucking shit out.
Yeah,
Bone
so-
apart.
because it's just that powerful. So if you need everyone else to grab him, This is the problem.
Okay, I
No,
got.
we've officially bored the fuck out of Pedro.
No. He's not boring me. It's just I have a follow up to our gorilla question, and I think this is very important to the podcast. I'm trying to.
Hola.
Yeah, hola.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm trying to inspire you to think outside the bun. As it were. Again, we're not sponsored by these people. Screw this commercial.
Right, wife. Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife.
Kill wife.
Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay.
That gorilla question right
I
there.
got a question. One baby gorilla versus 100 people with Down
The
syndrome.
baby gorilla. No. I'm sorry, immediately.
100 people with Down syndrome versus a baby gorilla.
All you need is one Down syndrome dude to spaz out against the baby gorilla.
So
You
what
got
you're
it.
saying is a weakened baby gorilla versus modified superhuman strength
That's true.
men.
Yeah, they have like super what do they have intelligence? Super intelligence maybe? What do they have? Super.
Yeah,
They're just super happy. I don't know.
They have super strength.
just for people trying to imagine this scenario in their head. Imagine like a really swole Down syndrome dude smashing a baby gorilla against the wall, and they were like, they told me I would get chocolate milk at the end of this. As gorilla brains just flat.
They're equally as strong. That's what I'm saying.
True.
Probably Down syndrome's a little stronger.
Yeah, right. I feel like that was unfair. The baby gorilla would lose, I think.
Yeah. As soon as I said that scenario, y'all were like, you know what?
Yeah.
So Down syndrome gorilla versus regular man
Down syndrome gorilla.
would win. Down syndrome gorilla would win.
Down syndrome
Gorillas
gorilla.
even look up Down syndrome gorilla on
can't.
Google.
It's not
It's not possible. It's not. It's a human thing. Okay.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
No, because gorillas don't have 23 chromosomes. You need to have less, right?
Yeah, you need to have more. I think
You know what's
to have
crazy
Down
is
syndrome.
tigers can actually have Down syndrome because I have seen tigers with Down syndrome.
Oh no.
And you know the reason I looked up dogs with Down syndrome? It was like, no, it's not possible. They don't have it. It's a human thing, apparently. It's a Down syndrome tiger. Is that a real thing, though?
I think this is some kind of fucking joke. Let me see. He does have the eyes weirdly, but I don't think that's real.
Is it a real thing?
I don't think
Down
it's.
syndrome gorilla.
I don't think that's real. I'm sorry.
No.
Photoshop?
Photoshop,
because-
yeah.
Hold on, because like other animals can get it. Because look, this is a tiger with Down syndrome.
Yeah, that's what I've been remembering. I was like,
Interesting.
is that a real thing or is that just a speech?
It just looks like a funny looking cat. I don't know.
Animal.
Yeah,
Was that your mom?
that was my mom, man.
You guys got introduced me. That was awkward as fuck. I'm just a random
It's
person.
because if we weren't in the podcast, I would have done something, but I don't know. I didn't want
For
to.
those of y'all listening, right, who we just stopped talking all of a sudden.
Yeah, there was a silence moment.
Which made it even more awkward. We were really talking about something gay or something.
Can I ask you a question? How do you think that Down syndrome tiger kind of communicates with other tigers? Do they know the other tiger has Down syndrome?
They have to know.
Because the piss is weird.
Because they could they'll look at another tiger and they'll look at another tiger and be like, okay, these tigers appear normal, and then they look at the Down syndrome when they're like, okay, this one's a little off, you know.
Sure.
I feel like they'll know, but do they communicate? I don't know. I don't understand how animals communicate in general. I feel like it's they never learned a language. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll tell you something that's
Yeah.
very interesting about that, and we're going to take something fucking serious.
Yeah.
It's a language that we lost. It's called smell.
Smell, huh?
You know, there's also these things like echolocation with bats that we can't comprehend just how it's possible,
Mhm.
but it is for them. It's like, imagine you're able to just make a sound and then sounds bound back to you.
Mhm.
You know, it's like that's incomprehensible because we use our eyes.
That's
We
true.
use sight, right? To comprehend, we use color, we use depth perception. These animals use scent. How strong that scent is, how recent it is, and their mind is just different, right? So when we call animals dumb, well, you know, might be dumb because they can't do math, but they have this intelligence. It's just something we will never be able to do because we aren't made for it. It's called smell, echolocation, whatever you want to call it.
Interesting.
It's amazing, yeah.
So, I think as a joke, somebody should put the Down syndrome tiger roaring, and then just have in the subtitles chocolate milk.
Jungle Girl.
Explanation.
Is that what that was? Huh? From Foster's Home Imaginary Friends, Cheese.
No.
That was just a representation of people with Down syndrome. Huh? Yeah.
I think it was.
Like you have to like tolerate them.
You know, we need more Down syndrome characters in cartoons.
We have Cheese. We have
That's it.
Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think he does have Down
I
syndrome.
I met
The wife, maybe the old lady, maybe.
I met. Speaking of cheese, I met like people in my high school in the special ed classes who were exactly like cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate milk. It's not. I don't like that character. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hated Cheez as a kid. I fucking hated Cheez, and I realized it's the most like as an adult. I realized it's the most genius troll character. Like,
Who,
I guess that's what I don't like about it.
who's the most like? Who's the most hated character? Who's not supposed to be hated in cartoon history? I already have one. You know that Billy show? No, Billy and Mandy.
Right.
yeah.
I hate Billy so fucking much.
I actually
He's-
love Billy.
He
You're
is
tripping.
so retarded, bro, that he actually pissed me off as a kid. This motherfucker went shopping one time,
Yeah.
and like he went shopping with the Grim Reaper and Mandy, and Mandy's just grabbing fruit and items off the shelves. Motherfucking Billy is looking under the fucking fixtures and like grabbing like dust and like pieces of gum, and he's like, "Oh, I'm taking this." I'm like, "Who the fuck does this stupid fucking retarded shit?"
Who
He
watches
like,
this?
yes, like who likes this character?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I can't even imagine, bro.
You know what's hilarious?
That's-
Like, you know Billy's dad, right?
Billy's
Yeah.
equally
He's
as-
supposed to be retarded too.
Yes.
You know, in the show, it's actually like proper lore that he was a Navy SEAL. like dead ass. It's like he got interviewed one time on the show, and they were like, "Oh, 7 years like Navy SEAL veteran."
I think I remember that, something like that. Where like they go because like an army general visits them or something like that. It's like it's related to him or some shit like that.
They're like, "We need you to get back into action," and he's like, "No, I can't do it, sir. I'm retired."
Oh, yeah,
One of those shows I never understood. It was like Ed and Eddie.
yes.
I couldn't like it because they were just they. Let me tell you why I didn't like Ed and Eddie. All right,
Yeah, sure.
girls liked them, but they didn't like the girls back, and
Yes.
that pissed the fuck out of me.
And there was like 5 girls that liked him, you know?
And the one with the blue hair was just so fucking fine for because it was at the age, right? I was like fucking 7. I was like, if a girl like that liked me, dude, I wouldn't be able to go to school. We'd just stay in every fucking. I can't. I'd be a dad at 10. All right. I don't think you
But
understand.
they were like the neighborhood thoughts, though.
Does
I
it
normally
matter,
don't.
Pedro? What the fuck? They
Yeah.
couldn't get anything else. Their whole life was just in ruin. Anyway, everybody hated them. Right?
They were trailer park girls, no?
They were the trailer trash girls. But here's the thing, pussy's pussy.
That's true.
Pussy's pussy.
It doesn't matter where it's from, you know?
It doesn't matter where it's from.
I was about to bring up the age, like we were talking about these girls at. I was like, I just wanted to make the podcast.
This is 10-year-old us talking right now. Not-
Oh,
Yeah, we're
not
in the
current
past,
us,
by the way. We're
God
not.
forgive.
Yeah.
Now, because at the time we were like, yes, this is how it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're also the same age, can't be that. All right, we're gonna stop talking. Stop.
See how I'm getting awkward?
All right, no. Back to the question. What is your guys' most hated cartoon character? It doesn't matter. What?
Now we're going to Cartoon Network just so we can minimize the.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's just so broad.
Let's do
We're
Cartoon
gonna go Network.
Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon.
Or Nickelodeon.
Or Nickelodeon, yes.
Well,
One or the other.
Nickelodeon, I would say like modern Patrick.
Modern
Patrick.
Modern
I
day
hate-
Patrick.
It doesn't. It's a travesty to the Steven Hillenburg who created that show.
Yeah.
Patrick was fucking chill.
Yeah.
If you look at the one where he's where SpongeBob asked him for advice on how to talk to Sandy,
Yeah.
he's wearing sunglasses and just chilling on top of a fucking rock. How chill? We don't see that Patrick anymore.
That's true.
And he talks about putting on airs. Like who talks about that? Patrick, man. But now modern Patrick is just goofy, dumb, and idiotic oaf.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to Cartoon Network.
It's because all the writers are shit now. That's why I just say it with your chest.
Season 3 they kicked them out. All the competent ones apparently.
Yeah.
And then season 4 was just bringing some fucking HR talent. Fucking.
Oh, no.
It's like that with The Simpsons too. Like they got like a transgender neighbor or whatever, and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit
No,
I've
no.
ever seen.
Transgender neighbor.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
the
no.
thing. Simpsons did it right. They burned it to the ground. All right. It's a shadow of its former self. Did I say they did it right? I mean, they did it wrong. They should have just ended it like Scrubs.
It's a slow wood fire.
Well, actually, I should not say that because Scrubs actually ended, but then it came back with one of the worst seasons of all time, which is season 9. Y'all never heard of Scrubs? Really good show. It ends at season 8.
I always thought that was funny about The Sopranos, how like they just had like Chris like literally like 15 years older in the last season. He like got like white hair now.
Oh no.
And now they're like still expecting you to believe he's like some 30-year-old gangster, and you're like, nah, bro, this dude looks like 50 at this point.
That's why they had to take him away from the show. No, spoilers, I don't know if y'all fucking seen that show, but
Chris dies at the end. We're spoilering a fucking like 20-something-year-old show. You're welcome.
YouTube spoils it for me. It's like, oh, Tony does this. I'm like, what? What the fuck was that?
It was my that's my alarm to take my dick medication.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
That's your alarm to remind you
Oh.
that Phil Leotardo did 20 years in the can.
No, it just means it's a new hour. It's
Yeah.
12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. That's basically what it means.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere, guys. That's
Yeah,
right.
that coffee was not coffee that I was drinking.
I'm surprised you're not taking a shit
Was
right
it?
now.
Was it?
Coffee makes me want
was
to
it
take a
like
shit.
Gorilla
Then again,
Biscuits?
anything makes me want to take a shit. So at this point,
I've trained my body enough to know that you do it first, and then you drink the coffee, and you just gotta hold it in.
no,
Because now you don't got that much inside you. Not full of shit. You're just halfway full of shit.
half shit,
Half shitty.
half shitty,
Half a shit.
half a shit. So what are we gonna call a podcast, guys? Let's end this.
We're
episode.
gonna end up settling on a different name after the podcast comes out, and then people are gonna be like, "What are they fucking are talking about?"
Yeah,
No
right.
offense, but Pedro had a really good one at the beginning.
Which one was
If I could rewind it, because I kind of forgot. It
I
was like,
forgot.
We'll look back into it. We'll look back
Well, let me
into it.
remember real quick, because I think it was called whatever we ended up calling that podcast.
The podcast.
No, it's whatever we ended up calling that podcast. I know it's dumb, but that's literally what it's. Whatever we ended up calling the podcast.
No.
What, I got another good
No,
one for
he said
you.
nah.
I got another good one for you. Potty the podcast.
Potty,
Potty
no.
podcast.
Yeah.
The potty podcast. That's terrible.
The pot of pods.
No, that's
No.
a good word. What are we fucking?
The
Yes.
the
We don't need a title for this
the-
pod. How about that?
the title of this podcast.
It could be our fucking initials. CCR.
I wanted to go with Come Town, but that's already taken.
Come down.
Town of Come. Right? It's like all over. It's all done. They already taken all of the good ones. The hardest part, they say, of doing a group of arts is coming up with a name.
That's true.
Alright.
How about wife beaters?
What about the
No.
Good luck getting sponsored. Like nobody's gonna want to fucking sponsor us.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
How about
What podcast does your corporation sponsor? Yeah, we sponsor the wife beaters.
they'll lose like half their stockholders.
Yeah, like your stock in the stock market just goes like 70% down.
I don't know enough about that. There's the stock market podcast.
The stock market. The Great Depression podcast.
Yeah, the stock market podcast where we literally don't ever mention the stock market. It'll be the funny.
The
Like-
stocks.
You just see some like serious like Wall Street guy being like, "Hey man, I thought I was gonna get some hints from this podcast, and instead they're talking about fucking trannies."
No, we should like throw in like once an episode we throw in like, oh, you guys should invest in this company. As like,
just give them like the worst performing stock company.
yeah, right. Like
But
the-
then, what if they fucking get big and like this fucking podcast told me?
You know what? Just literally ask me for any stock opinion, and they'll immediately lose all their money.
yeah, at this point.
Anybody could do it. But yeah, guys, that's it for the whatever we ended up calling this podcast, which I petitioned for it to be called that.
Okay.
Israel hates it.
I do hate that name, but we'll look back into.
He still needs to do the art for this. We've been
brainstorm.
asking. Like we have some stock art here today. I think we could use.
As
Yeah,
a poster.
Yeah.
We'll as the banner for the channel, right?
I said, oh, there's brainstorming session right there, man.
Yeah.
Like you looking, thinking, pondering, and it's us in each of your shoulder, just telling you bad advice.
I like that one. That's a good one.
There's you're deep in thought, right? Which is like, whatever her name is, you're deep inside of her.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke.
What kind of guests are we gonna bring into the show? Are we gonna have like YouTubers, celebrities, or just our
Right?
friends?
You think
Friends.
we could get like Jake Paul on our
Yeah, we
no
can.
fucking name podcast?
Yeah, we can.
You're gonna take out a loan to like pay him his appearance fee.
What about Pedro's dad?
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, he's gonna tell me fuck off. yeah, you know your dad will too. He's gonna be like,
But
what
my dad speaks Spanish, so we gotta have a Spanish only episode.
Nah, hell,
Hey, who do you think you are, Joey Diaz, bro? Spanish only episode.
No, I don't know. We'll bring in like crackheads from where we live, and we'll have them talk. We'll be like, we'll give you $20 if you talk for like an hour.
If you guys want, we can bring in an escort too.
Oh, we could bring in an escort. Bring in her. Tell her we bring in her friends. We'll pay them like.
I wanna get a gay escort too.
Well, yeah, we gotta have a gay. We have a gay.
And the gays. Yeah, that has to be representation.
During Pride Month, we'll have a gay.
Yeah.
A gay.
The joke is I get to fuck him afterwards.
No problem with me. That's all you.
Now you leave early, and then we'll just keep talking while you guys are banging in the room. And then after 2 minutes, you guys come out. Right?
Yeah.
Keep doing the podcast.
Both you guys just look traumatized as you come back to the podcast.
All right, I think that's a good ending. Anyway, guys, peace.
Bye.
Bye. I love
There's no
you.
bye. What the fuck?